Hello everyone, we are the Pedoci, the Italian on-stage advanced team of T.I.S from Venice. I'm Sara and I take care of electronic part of the project.
I'm Eduardo and this is Lisa and we take care of software part.
I'm Samuele and I take care of the mechanical part of our robots.
Our project is based on the story of Pinocchio. Its cast consists of our main character Pinocchio, Cat and the Fox, Jiminy Cricket and the panoramic wheel. Our video will be divided into 4 parts: hardware, software, the 4 features and the problems we encountered. Below Pinocchio we can find the main hardware part powered by a battery that provides voltage to the H-bridges that are controlled by the Raspberry Pi located in the upper part and are used to control its 2 motors. We implemented a DC-DC switching step-down converter in order to lower the voltage for the servo motors used for Pinocchio's arms to 7.2 volt. In the upper part of Pinocchio we can find its actual brain consisting of Raspberry Pi 4 powered by a power bank. We use its USB outputs to connect the webcam that's used to implement our AI model and to manage a minimized 18 channel control that allows us to control Pinocchio's arms. We've designed a PCB shield that makes connecting the AC05 Bluetooth module and the 2 H-bridges way easier. Below the Cat and the Fox we can find the hardware. Its heart is an Arduino Uno connected to an L298N H-bridge, which controls the 2 motors that enable the robot's movement. They are powered by a battery that can be turned on and off using a switch. Additionally, an HCSR04 ultrasonic sensor is used to monitor the distance between the robot and Pinocchio in order to send him this value via Bluetooth. Jiminy Cricket's brain is an Arduino Uno to which 2 L298N H-bridges are connected. They're used to control 3 omni-wheels for moving the robots diagonally. Interaction with humans occurs through a gesture sensor. Certain movements are recognized thanks to a DF mini player board connected to a speaker. The talking cricket can play some pre-recorded audio tracks mimicking the voice of the original Jiminy Cricket.
Choosing to use Python for the main actor of use Shane because it's most suitable for handling computer vision and machine learning. For the other robots we decide to use the C languages with EasyDL for interface with sensor and actuators. We've decided to develop a set of functions in order to make moving Pinocchio much easier. In addition to this, we use specific AI libraries for management, the Bluetooth communication and ultrasonic sensor functionality. In writing the code, we paid particular attention to program design and structure, use the appropriate command libraries and subroutines. We build AI that enables Pinocchio to recognize the word go and school during the performance. In the code, interaction with this model is made possible through the use Keras and the OpenCV library.
Bluetooth communication between the 2 robots begins after Pinocchio ever recognizes the word go, sends a message to the Cat and Fox which will confirm their activation by responding to Pinocchio using Bluetooth. As Pinocchio approaches the Cat and the Fox, they constantly monitor his distance, communicated to him every half a second. When the distance drops below 70 cm, Pinocchio moves on the next phase of the performance with the Cat and the Fox. As the first feature, we decide to choose AI machine learning, which play a fundamental role during the performance, allowing Pinocchio to interact with humans and start his movement. As the second feature, we decide to implement interaction between the robots. A Bluetooth communication coordinates their action on stage in a fast and efficient way. Furthermore, the wheel interacts with Pinocchio through another HCSR04 ultrasonic sensor. When a certain distance is detected, the lights light up and the wheel starts spinning.
As the third feature, we focused a lot on our problem diagnostics. In Pinocchio there are 2 motors equipped with encoders to prevent them from being damaged if they entered in deadlock.
In Pinocchio and the Jimmy Cricket there are 2 RGB LEDs that change their color based on the type of problem or action they are encountering.
As the final feature, we've decided to build the Jiminy Cricket with the idea of making it a robot suitable for the Super Team Challenge, capable of easily adapting to any circumstance, thanks to its ability to perform various movements on stage while remaining independent.
Previously, we had tried to build our own AI model, but since accuracy achieved was only about 50%, we decided to use teachable machines to obtain better and more reliable results. Another problem we encountered was the considerable weight of Pinocchio, which affected its performance, so we decided to use much lighter materials. On top of that, for the motors, encoders were used to better control them.